Thursday, February 20th, 2025. With our assistant, the shop cat, we will be working on the Jeep today. She's just checked out the brakes underneath there. Said we need to replace those front pads. Now she's sort of checking out the engine to see what else might need to be done underneath there. But our main objective today is to get this front door on. We don't have the back door yet, but we're going to try to swap out this front door, get it taken care of. So the first thing we've done is disconnect the battery, so that door being open, that light won't be on all the time and possibly drain the battery down enough to kill the battery. I don't think it would, but it might. She is checking things out. The Jeep's been up there outside the shed. She may be sensing a little field mouse, maybe looking for it, seeing if she can find it. Oh, doggone it. If you shut the door, I have to open it from the inside over there. So let's go open this door back up. Okay, we are going to be getting pictures and video of where all of these nuts and bolts are in their position. Hopefully we'll be able to get this thing lined up the first time, and the electric motor will operate the way it's supposed to, and the glass. First thing we're going to do is we're going to see if this window roll down. I haven't tried it since the deer hit the side of it. Well, doggone, we're going to have to hook the battery back up. This is power, and we're going to have to get the switch and plug it in here to roll the window down. Okay, we need to do that. We'll take a bunch of pictures before we do that. What's up, shop cat? Jump in there and see what you can find. It's already starting to get aggravating. Okay, we just connected the battery back up, turned the switch on. We were able to hold the door panel up and plug this into the switch and get it rolled down. We're going to take these two bolts out, and that should let us take that glass out. We get that glass out, and then we're going to take photos of all of this stuff in here, exactly where that position, all that, the blocks, power stuff, all that stuff is. I'm going to look back at my video about installing this electric actuator, because we had to replace it, and go from there. So right now I think what we will do is see if we can get that glass out right there right now. Okay, those two bolts are 10 millimeter. Disconnected them. I was able just to turn tilt the glass up and bring it right out. Wasn't a bit of trouble. The other door has good glass in it, but I don't know if it's the same tint or not, so we'll plan on putting this glass back in, clean it up, and put this glass back in the other door. And the other door is a roll-up door, so we've got to, I think everything's going to work out okay, but not sure of that yet. If something can go wrong, it will go wrong. Okay, now I'm going to get pictures. I'm going to put a light in there. I'm going to get pictures of the locking mechanism, disconnect the lock, take the handle. Won't really need to take that handle off. The other one has a handle on it. Get that lock out. I'm going to keep the same key and take these out. That actuator comes out sort of funky. Does it come out? I can't remember. I need to look at my video, see if it comes out the top. Looks too thick to come out the top, but I'll have to look back and see how that actuator comes out. We may go ahead and disconnect. We'll wait on these switches until we find out, or these connections until we find out if that actuator will come out without rolling it down anymore. You know what I'm thinking? I think we're going to go ahead and put this panel back on, roll that actuator all the way down, and then disconnect it. You can see it's got those 3 bolts there. I'm trying to see the position they're in. Those 2 bolts there. And for this window frame, those 2 have got to come out. But the other one's got a window frame, so we won't need to take that window frame out. That's right. So it looks like just those 5 bolts, 6 bolts, and the actuator should come out. And they, like these others, are 10 millimeter. I don't know what that one is. Those are. They're probably 10 millimeter as well. Yeah, all of them are 10 millimeter. So get that speaker out, disconnect the wiring. We're going to go ahead and roll that actuator on down, and then disconnect it and try to get it out one way or another. Okay, I think we're ready to take the actuator out. We'll go ahead and disconnect this wire because that goes to the actuator itself. I think that's the only wire it goes to it. Finish taking these out, and then we'll have more room to see get pictures in there and see what else we need to do. Take this off, disconnect the mirror, get that wiring harness out. I've already sprayed these bolts. They're Torx bolts. I already sprayed them with WD-40 or penetrating oil the other day. But we'll need to get that and get this wiring harness out. You may have to take the door off and set it up on something to get that wiring harness out. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Yeah, the way you release this connection is that little orange lock I showed you slides in that slot right there, and will only go one way, and that locks that connector together. So I think we're ready to get that actuator out. Let's see if it'll come out. We got that one more bolt to take out. Okay, we got it out, and we had to sort of get this long cable here out, and then we twisted it like that and got the body of it out, and then we're able to get the rest of it out. So now that it's out, let's get some more pictures in there, get that speaker out, disconnect everything, and see if we can't unscrew this door and get it off. Now here's what your entire power window motor and actuator look like. This is a new one. It's Chinese, but I replaced it, what, a year and a half ago, and I have video of that. Okay, we've got all the wires disconnected. This could be the most aggravating part of the whole thing, because this wiring harness does not come apart in here. It goes all the way in and connects somewhere in there. We're going to have to take this off, which means we'll have to take this off and try to hopefully that wiring harness will just connect right up in here, and we can pull it out through that hole with this grommet and everything, and then just feed it back in the other door. But don't know, we will. And then, but right now we're going to go ahead and get more pictures and video of this stuff back here. But yeah, I want to get, before I take this door off and lose the ability to get in and out of it, I want to see if I can get that wiring harness out through there. Because like it is right now, we could, well, we wouldn't have a window in it, but we could at least park it up there under the shed if we get tired of doing this. Well, like I figured, this has turned into more than just a simple operation. We got that pin out. We had one heck of a time getting these hinge bolts broke loose. They are T40s, and they're very tight, and you don't have any room to work with them. We used a combination of this little 1/4-inch ratchet with a T40, a wrench for leverage, and a T40 short thing in there. Several things we used and finally got it broke loose. So now I can get the door off. It'll come off okay. Now we need to get, I think we've gotten everything out of the front here that we need. We just need, we don't need these, but we might take them. We need to get we may have to take them to get some of this stuff out. We need to get this door latch, or the door lock back there. I need to spray it with Blaster. It's pretty rusted. It's going to be hard to get off, hard to get to. Those little clips, going to be hard to get to. Take this loose from in here. I'm wondering if we take that loose, if that whole unit, I think it will. It may slide out, and we don't have to do that. And then disconnect that lock. I don't know what that's connected to. I don't know that you can see it. I can't get the camera in there to show it. But we'll see. And then get that handle disconnected up there. Hard to show you this stuff. Well, these doors are a little bit different. This is the new door. I think it was a 2000 or 2001. And it's got a threaded little pop thing there. Everything else looks the same. But this one over here just got a vacant hole and then a slot down here. And I think there was a clip in there. We may have to cut that out. And that's recessed. Is this one recessed? That one's not recessed. This one has a big rectangular slot, and this one's got a little bitty one. I think we'll be able to make it work without any trouble. Everything else looks the same, I think. I don't know that we're going to finish it today, though. What time is it? 2 o'clock. I'm going to put all that. Got to strip this stuff out. Well, I guess what I need to do is mount this door and then strip this stuff out. It'll be easier to strip out. Get that wiring harness in. I'll put that wiring harness in before putting it on. I think. That way it'll give us a room to pull that thing through. Okay. Now we're going to use my wiring harness. We'll take that out and use my wiring harness. It's different. Okay, well, Frank will be back up here in a little bit, and I'll probably use... Okay, no, that's okay. I got to check that. I'll have to see which boot I will use. I think I'll use this boot, but I'm not sure. But, you know, I got the boot with it, so I won't use that boot. I'll just pull all that out. Okay. Okay, when going back with this door, this mount here, the little end sticks towards the back of the vehicle, the big end sticks towards the front. Shim goes in from the top, so we'll catch all 3 bolts, top and bottom. Now this is a driver's side, unless it's different from the passenger side. You know, some stuff like brakes are backwards, but I don't think it's going to be that way. I would try to open this back door. I guess I could try to open this back door and see. Okay, it's the same. I can see them right here. The little end sticking towards the back. Okay, well that's right then. And I said we've still got to find a back door and do this all again. At least we'll know more about it. Okay, I may have to wait for Frank to get back up here to get this door started. Shopcat's going, she can help, but the door's a little bit too heavy for her. And I might be able to go ahead and get this other stuff off of this one that I don't need. Get that glass out. We'll go ahead and get that 10mm glass and take that glass out. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that junk out of there. I think we can reuse, I think we can use these same rods. I am a little concerned about this. I can't remember what connects on that over here on mine. I'll have to look at the video. Okay, and then the other thing, I don't know if I can get that VIN number sticker off or not. This one should be completely different. That one doesn't even have one. It must have been on the inside of the door, or on the inside of the body. Okay, well, so you get 10mm, get that glass out. That'll make that door a little bit lighter. Get that speaker unhooked, get that wiring harness out, and then we'll be ready to go back with it. What do you think, Shop Cat? Okay. Well, y'all probably guessed it. It didn't get finished today. We got the door mounted back on, but we don't have it adjusted. The brakes are certainly not going to get done today. The gap is not right here. It's not right there. It'll rain like crazy in there. And I don't know anything about this stuff. I may go ahead and just get the window back in and the power window stuff back in and take it to a body shop and let them adjust it. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to go park the Jeep up the hill. I think we'll go get us a bite to eat or figure something out for dinner. And this will wrap this video up for today.